Man, why is my webcam always like dying in between streams like that? It's like I always have to deactivate then reactivate it. I don't know why. But good morning, happy Friday, unemployment stream. Very exciting. We make some more progress in Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. Let me do a quick recap of what happened in the last stream. Oh, Brickley, how you doing? Welcome in. Shane, welcome in. Thanks for being here, guys. Wait, Shane, do you have today off? Are you working today? Let me bring up my recap sheet. So for people who don't know, I mod Slay the Spire, and the mod I run, it like kind of destroys my CPU if I'm running it, and I am currently running it, but I changed it to not use literally all of my cores on my processor, to only use not all my cores, so it shouldn't be destroying me anymore. I may have bought a new CPU just to run it faster, and run it faster it has, because it runs faster even on not destroying my computer. Because on my old CPU, I'd have to use all my core, everything, my entire CPU for it to run like 60 to 70,000 seeds per second. Now I'm only using like 30% of my CPU, so I can stream and run it in the background. And it's running at like 120, 130 seeds per second. So, I mean, I could make it go a lot faster if I wanted to make it use my full CPU, but, yeah, I don't want to do that, so. Not all the cores is a technical term. I really don't know what it is. So on, Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward last stream, wow, it's pretty dank. We learned that I think that we're a robot. Our main character, is a robot. Pretty exciting stuff. The main character Sigma knows where who planted the bombs. There have been bombs in this facility that we haven't been able to figure out how to deactivate or get or who planted them. And Sigma knows who did it. We hit that in 2 separate endings, but both the endings ended in to be continued. So basically, Sigma would go, "It was you who planted the bombs," and then it would cut to be continued, and which means we need more flags to unlock those. Is this an isekai? Did you spell it right? No, but you did say it right. It's isekai, just like one word. Isekai. Oh, that's so funny. But man, the best reverse isekai of the season is definitely your boy Kong Ming. This morning I watched a show called Summertime Rendering. That show is actually quite good. It is basically a mystery murder. I would put it more akin to Erased, I think. If you liked Erased, you'll probably like Summertime Rendering, except it doesn't have a banger OP. Curious, what's up? How you doing? How's your chest going? Summertime Rendering is Erased. Your boy Kong Ming is a comedy, but also wholesome. Your boy Kong Ming is the one I recommended to you. The OP was like half the fun. Yeah, it was. The OP of Erased was like half the fun. You love Erased. Might check that out. Oh, yeah. Okay, Summertime Rendering. The problem with Summertime Rendering, Curious, is that, yes, it is like Erased. The problem is that it's in Disney Plus jail. And it might be news to you now that I just said it, but Disney Plus is doing anime. So you might have to find other means of doing it. By jail, usually it means like usually the release schedule is different than Japan's. Oftentimes, at least that's how it is for Netflix, and it's kind of annoying. So if that matters to you, Guys, Curious is a god of chess. Oh man, I love watching Curious play chess. He sees so many moves that I miss, things like that. And he's just like, there's such a big difference between like players like me and players like him, which is good to say, like good and bad players. Uh, uh, in that a lot of moves are just like positional moves, and a lot of players like me who are bad just like have to feel like every move needs to like be very active, but not every move needs to be like that. So you're almost 2400 rapid. You got to 2360 last night. Very nice. I see you hovering around 2350 a lot. So all right, let's go over to the flowchart. And so, what flowchart did we hit last time? I think we hit this ending last time where we died. No, we didn't die. We lost our hand. They cut off our hand because so the point of the game is that they need our bracelets. They need our man. How do I describe this? Everyone has a bracelet and they're kind of required for the game, but they didn't trust me, so they just took my bracelet off of me. And the bracelets don't come off unless you die or if someone cuts it off. And so the next thing we can do is we can go to this lock here, which has some question marks below it. This lock is still not unlocked, so we can't actually go through this yet. We have an escape room here, which we could start, but there's a lot to do down there. Maybe it's a good time to just do it now, though. Alright, we'll start here. Alright, so what happened in this route? Gosh, it's so hard to keep track of all the different routes. Is that, so this route was, we allied with Tenmyoji, who's an old man. We went through the pressure exchange chamber as an escape room. Then we allied with somebody. I'm gonna see who... I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna jump here and see what the context of this is, because I don't remember. This was one of my first routes, so... Okay. Alright, so here are the results of that game. The results of this game are that Alice and Kay were together. Everyone allied. Oh, okay, no. The left pair allied. If you take a look at the results, the results are that no one, the total points listed at the bottom, no one's at 9 points. In order to escape, you need 9 points. And so no one's at 9, so no one can escape, which is fine, which is good. Because if someone gets 9, the game ends. So the game's still ongoing. And, okay. So, and we were with Clover and against Tenmyoji. But we allied, so we're good. So it looks good. Alright, so let's go back to... That was like... really didn't tell me a whole lot of context, but that's fine. Now let's just do this escape room. Oh, can we even do this escape room? I don't know if we can, but we're gonna try. Because I think there might be part of this escape room that we don't actually know yet. What I mean is that this could... Okay, let's just start exploring then. So we have this like these are some of my notes that I've been taking. The password to the zero bomb, and then Milkavoli is a hint that someone told me. If I see a two-headed lion eating a sun, Milkavoli, and that's what led me to this two-headed lion eating the sun. But I don't know if Milkavoli is the ID, the user ID, or the password. So that's the problem. I suppose I can try again, but I don't actually know what this is. Okay, so we're with Tenmyoji and Quark in this room. Oh, we can't even type it. We can't even type anything in. Okay. What's this? I checked it out earlier, but I think it's just a business card holder. A business card holder? Yeah. It's a file where you put business cards. They've all got these weird shapes on the back. I think maybe if you line them up in a particular way, then you'll get some sort of hint. Place the business cards in the correct order. By selecting one business card and then another, you can swap their positions. Well, I guess I'll give it a shot. Okay, so these all have to go in a specific order, which we don't know yet. It's probably not alphabetical, it'd be too simple. We'll just do it real quick though. Alphabetical. I? And then L, M. This is probably not right, right? Wait, what did I do? Oh, there's two parts of this puzzle. There's... Oh, wait, what? I'm confused. Are these like them flipped around? Oh, they're flipped. So we need to make some sort of shape. Okay, so this is the back of the business cards. Okay, I'm gonna ignore this until we know. I don't get it. Yeah, that's because, yeah, maybe you don't have enough information. Yeah, I figured. Looks like this has a keyhole in it, which we don't have. Okay. What is this thing? What is this? One of the training machines you see on late night infomercials? I think it's a facial recognition device. A what? You put your hands on either side and hold your face in front of that lens. Okay. Then it checks your face against whatever it's got in its database. Huh. How did you know that? I'm in the salvage business. What does that mean? Every so often one of these babies shows up. Oh, okay. It doesn't look like it's turned on. Yeah, nothing happens when I put my face in front of it. There's something to the right of the lens over there that looks an awful lot like a keyhole. If we had a key for it, you think maybe we could turn it on? I assume so. Okay. So we need a key for... Why is this balloon here? Okay. A balloon. You want it, Quark? I don't need a balloon. I'm not a kid. Yeah, okay. Really? How old are you? I'm 20. What? No way. This is basically... What kind of game is this? Curious. This is a visual novel with escape room puzzles kind of game. Visual novel meaning mostly just like text and pictures on a screen mixed in with the actual gameplay, which is the puzzle part. And so if you've ever done an escape room, it's going to be kind of like that, with logic puzzles, kind of putting things together. And it's I really enjoy it. I think it's really good. And visual novel in the way that there's many different endings, many different routes, and a true ending where everything all comes together. What? No way. Gotcha. Okay. Good one. A globe. Okay, so I have a globe. A plate. Looks like a green coaster. The stain on there makes it look like something was sitting there earlier. Wait, can I take it? What is this red light? The left section has a laser shining across it. Oh man, you're not going to be able to watch closely enough to help out. Do you have to solve like a mystery? You know how you feel about backseating anyway? I'm alright with backseating for the most part. You have to solve like a mystery. So, not... This room is like an escape room where it's not particularly part of mystery. The entire game plot is kind of a mystery, but the mystery does not usually pertain. The overall game plot does not usually pertain to the escape room solution, if that makes sense. The escape room puzzle solutions are usually pretty isolated. The left section has a laser shining across it. Okay. So let's go to the right side of it. What is this? Ha! Now this is brandy. Fear Perrin's 200-year-old reserve. You can tell just by looking at it. I can smell it. Wow. What a legend. That's some nose you've got there. Here, just let me have a taste. I don't think so. How can you be so cruel? Okay, expensive brandy. It has H-O on the text. And it looks like there's this red backwards L on it. Reminds me of the business card shapes. So we'll keep that in mind. For the globe. Nothing suspicious about it, I don't think. Okay. Alright, well, this balloon is like odd. What is this balloon? Okay. I'm assuming we're not going to need the balloon yet. Huh. This is cheap brandy. Alcohol this bad shouldn't even exist. Okay, it kind of gives you like murder mystery vibes somehow. It is, curious. You can probably like, I'll give you a quick summary of the plot, the premise. The premise is that 9 people were kidnapped and put to sleep basically with through gases, and we were all put in this facility, and as part of a game, basically, and we all have to participate in this game to escape, and each individual player has points. We all start out with 3 points, and the first person to 9 points can escape the game. But the escape room door the game escape door only opens one time. So whoever reaches 9 points can just escape, or they can wait for everyone to get 9 points so everyone escape together. So this is like the premise of the game of like, do you wait for people to escape with you, or do you escape by yourself? Or are people going to betray each other? Things like that. It's about trying to escape, yes. And there's no exit out of this facility except this one door that unlocks at 9 points, basically. So I think it's best if I dispose of it safely with my... I think I'll be taking that. Oh, that's funny, actually. Cheap brandy. Okay. So it's on a green coaster. What is this red shape? A bookshelf. There's some paint inside it. A tablet. That coaster's green. It looks like there used to be a bottle on it. That's because there was. Historical adventure saga. Okay. Literary analysis. Philosophy books. Okay. Wait, you can't even interact with the left side of it. Interesting. Okay, so this side is uninteractable. This red paint up here is suspicious. There's red paint on the wall. It looks like there's an outlet right next to it. Why would somebody put an outlet this high up? I probably can't even reach that outlet. Well, it's probably not an electrical outlet. Okay, what is it then? I think you're supposed to insert something into it. Well, yeah, isn't that what an outlet is? Hey, Sky, how are ya? Congrats on my first week. Thanks. Thanks. It's been alright. It's been fun, I guess. There's paint on the wall here. Next to the paint is some sort of jack that looks some kind of like an electrical outlet. Okay. A suit of armor is just chilling here like a Chad. A suit of armor. Well, it's not really a full suit of armor, is it? Alphonse? I mean, it's missing the helmet. So what would we call it? I'm not sure. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a suit of armor, okay? Suit yourself. Nice one. Okay. It's got some red paint on the neck and shoulder area. Are you sure it's paint? It could be blood. Hey! Don't say stuff like that. Being in a room with a headless suit of armor is creepy enough. What's in its hand? A headless suit of armor. I think it's got something in each of its hands. Short spear. Okay. A slingshot. Short spear and a slingshot. We have a lot of items. I don't ever have this many items to interact with, so this is interesting. What's this? Is it one of those vacuuming robots you see on TV? You got me. Oh, it's a Roomba. It looks like a machine of some sort. Well, is it turned on? Don't think so. Let's see if... Nope, no luck. Huh, nothing. Might as well give up. Yeah. Let's go look at something else. We can always come back to it later. Right. Alright, so we have a lot of items now. What if we put this brandy on the shelf? Look! The laser beam's bending all around inside the bottle. Yeah, it made it a parallelogram. Okay, what does that mean? So what does that mean for me? Like, what do I use it for, is what I'm asking. So let's put the other bottle on this one. I tried putting the good brandy on the coaster, but... Can I... What is this? Can we open this? Man, this safe is really big. There's got to be like $100 billion in there. Heh, you're such a kid. Maybe they're just hiding something they really don't want people to see. Yeah, that's what a safe does, Tenmyoji. Like some videos. Good one. Okay. I'm not sure I like the way you said that. Let's just open it up and find out. I don't think... See? Is it locked? Yeah. There's a circular input panel on top of the handle. It looks like the one on the pressure exchange chambers door. So if we just do the same thing we did then. When you select the yellow guide ring, other rings will appear at other points that you can draw lines to. Okay, so we have to connect the rings in such a way that the correct colors connect to each other, and they don't block the path to the other side, other colors. Right now we don't have a guide for what colors connect to what, so right now it'd just be a guess. If you don't, you're probably missing some information, right? What about the globe? What? Cork, you backstating me? What about the globe? Hey, a globe. Doesn't it look kind of weird? I think somebody glued a piece of paper to it. Really? Let's see if we can get it off then. Oh, okay. So it was not really a globe. It was just like a map taped to a circular thing. Is that not what a globe is in a way? Okay. So we have blue connects with white, green connects with red, and purple connects with yellow. Christmas, blue, white, purple, yellow. Okay. Blue, white, Christmas, purple, yellow. Whoa, whoa. Okay, so how are we gonna connect? I already don't see how we're gonna connect purple and yellow without blocking red and green, or red and blue. Right? So, because we connect purple like this, we block red from ever connecting with blue. Or if we do it the other way. Oh, we go like this? No, we can't really go through the inside. Oh wait, we go like this, or something like this? Something like this. No. I already did this puzzle. Pixel, good morning, welcome in. How are you? This puzzle is very similar to that puzzle, yes. The colors I need to connect are purple and yellow, blue and red, and... Wait, no, it's blue and white. It's green and red. Oh, okay, never mind. I got the colors wrong. This will make it a lot easier, I think. Thank you for making me, talk it through again. Okay, this is easy now. I need to just connect. Alright. Thanks, Pixel! Good job! Good job. You did it. Nice work. Very impressive. Let's see. Let's have a good look inside. I forgot Christmas colors were red and green, okay? I thought they were blue and red. $100 billion. Videos. Yeah, okay. What is this? Who puts this in a safe? Sorry, guys. Looks like we've all got a binder. All we got is a binder and a deer. So, a bind deer. Nice one. What the hell is this? Is Zero just making fun of us? Alright, so there's a binder in the safe. It's got 2 pieces of paper in it. Page 1 of the business card instructions. Page 2 of the business card instructions. Okay. The deer's looking at me, Grandpa. Back up. Buck up. It's just fake. What? No, I took the mounted deer. I just, like, picked it up and took it? Okay. Slingshot. What is the slingshot and the short spear for? Okay. Man's out here doing the wrong puzzle. No wonder it's impossible. Right. Okay. I have a short spear and a slingshot. What is the slingshot gonna be for? I feel like I need to move the suit of armor in some way, right? Like, and what is this balloon for? Wait, can I pop the balloon with the spear? There's a balloon in the middle of the room. Wait, why can't I just pop the balloon with my hands? There's a balloon in the middle of the room, which I can't do anything with. Alright, let's read the business card puzzle instructions. Okay, Bob, Chris, John, Tony, Ian, Michael. Bob, Chris, John, Tony, Ian, Michael. So, Bob, Chris, John, Tony, Ian, Michael. I think this is how it works, right? Bob, Chris, John, Tony, Ian, Michael. Okay. And then let's do page 2. The women are requesting the following position. Oh boy. Carol likes being on the left. Anne prefers to be near Bob. Alright. Anne prefers to be near Bob. Okay, she's near Bob. Carol's on the left, but it could be here too. Okay. Ellen would like to be above Anne. Whoa. Okay, hang on. So, this is also near Bob. Who would like to be above Anne? That's messed up, by the way. Who cares who's above another? Ellen likes to be above Anne. Okay. Sophie likes to be on the very right. Kate likes to be next to Michael. Let's do Kate first. Kate likes to be next to Michael. Where's Sophie? Sophie likes to be on the very right. Kate likes to be next to Michael. Sophie likes to be on the very right. What about Lola? Lola has nothing. Lola's just in the remaining spot. Carol likes to be on the left. Anne prefers to be near Michael. Ellen would like to be above Anne. I feel like I have this. But the problem is that what if the deer head was on the armor costume? They both... Oh, Kiris! I think you're right. That's actually a good point. I think you might be right. Let's figure this out first. Okay. Ellen wants to be above Anne. It's not directly above Anne, though. So maybe that's the problem. Sophie likes to be on the very right. But Anne wants to be by Bob. But Ellen wants to be on top of Anne. But Carol also likes to be on the left. Kate needs to be near Michael. Anne wants to be by Bob. Where's Ellen? Ellen wants to be above Anne. Okay. Sophie wants to be on the right. I don't know. I feel like the Ellen being on top of Anne is ambiguous, but maybe that's just me. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Oh, this is not actually like, it'll tell you the solution. This is the solution. Okay. Interesting. I see. Book something. Is that book 334? Let's try this. Is that 334, you think? No, wait. Tony, Ian, Michael are here. No. I mean, I think it's like this. I think this is this a 9? No. Okay, I'm dumb. It's just these three, right? So we need to figure out how these three connect. Ian goes here, right? No, I switched Ian and Michael. I'm dumb. Ah! Okay. Okay, so now let's go back to the puzzle. Kate likes to be next to Michael. Okay. Carol wants to be on the left. It did tell me the solution. I'm dumb. Okay. I just mixed the men. I mixed up the men. I'm dumb. I think this is right. Then let's look at the other side. Maybe the shapes look like something now. Yeah. Book 334. Okay. It says book 334. What does it mean? Well, a book is a bunch of pieces of paper that are bound together with pages. Okay. So we have 334. I think these are philosophy books. The stuff in here is pretty sophisticated. I'm amazed you can get that far. I flipped the first one out, open, and my brain just said, screw this, I'm out. 334. Does that mean historical adventure 3, philosophy 3, and then literature 4? Cannot combine them. Okay. Collection of Valerian analyses. Okay. Let's try what Curious is saying with the deer head. I didn't think about that. It's a good thought, though. A headless suit of armor. There's the red paint on the neck and shoulder. No. Okay, that's not right. That would be really funny, though. What if the deer head goes up here? Nice. Okay. So this is an E. What is this? E? Oh, wait, what if we put the books in here? No? No. Probably not, right? I still don't know what the short spear and the slingshot are for. We have no keys yet. What is this? Three, 4. I see. I think. So what if we put these in order, like put philosophy in here, then and then the H. Oh my gosh, I understand. H. It's an H. Raichana, how are you? What have you missed? Welcome in. We're starting, let me show you the flowchart. We're starting the route we started this escape room in, and we're gonna go down here somewhere. And so right now we're doing this escape room, the director's office. Is this help? Wait, is it hello? Hang on. What is this balloon? Sounds fun? It is fun. I'm liking it. I love the escape rooms. They're so much fun. Wait, what if I... What items do I have? What can I do with these? Looks like a tablet. Does it work? No, there's an empty slot in the back. So it doesn't have a battery. Guess not. Okay. Okay. So we have the short spear, the slingshot, and the tablet. H-E-L... Now what is this balloon? Is it H-E-L-O? Is that it? A parallelogram. What does that mean? Okay. H-E-L? What? I need to figure out what this is for. I feel like this is something. Might as well leave it alone for now. Really? Is there anything else on this suit of armor? What is this balloon for? I do not get it. What is this? There's a screen built in the credenza. There's something on it. Starting up. Please wait. What is it starting? Beats me. Well, my mind says that it just means it won't do squat if you mess with it right now. How about you go have a look at something else? Okay. A parallelogram. What is a parallelogram for? And why can't I interact with the left side of this thing? Well, I don't think you need to move the books around anymore. Okay. Yeah. So that's right. What could this short spear and this slingshot be for? I did not get it. An old computer. The keyboard doesn't seem to work, so we can't really do anything with it. Might as well leave it alone for now. I think we need to put something in the slot here. Alright, let me examine my items. A slingshot, not the most impressive weapon, but it's simple as hell and won't jam like a gun. Okay. So he's got a spear instead of a sword? This is a really short spear though. Wait, what if I combine something? If you look at the tip head on, it looks kind of like a diamond. A diamond! A diamond! Is that a keyhole? Do I use it for this key then? This looks like a diamond. Oh my goodness. It's not opening. Okay. Never mind. There's this diamond shit in the middle though. Do you think we're supposed to stick something in there? Yes! That's why I have the spear! Okay. Okay, nice. Okay. Good thing I examined the item. There's something in here. Is it a key? Okay, we have a small key, which we're gonna use to open this. Whoa, the light on the top turned on. Looks like you managed to turn it on. Okay. Now what? Why don't we give it a face to look at? One of ours? Yeah. Damn, none of our faces worked. Face not recognized. Gender mismatch. It's a woman. What does it mean by gender mismatch? Maybe it's saying it needs a girl? But there's only 3 of us, and none of us are women. Well, many if we dress Quark up like a girl. No, no way. Why don't you dress up then? No, just thinking about it, this is making me want to puke. Besides, do you see a wig or makeup or anything? Okay, let's stop talking about this. This is dumb. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe. What is it? Did you have an idea? Well, it can't hurt to try. Yeah, definitely worth a shot. How long has he had that in his pocket? It looks like a piece of paper. No, it's a picture. Oh yeah, I remember him looking at that in the infirmary. It's a picture of the dead old woman we found earlier. I guess it's worth a shot. What? Why does that work? Whoa. Alright, well I guess that's where we put on the night, obviously. It's like we're in a villain's secret lair. Huh, didn't think that would happen. I guess the recognition worked. Yeah, okay. Look, oh hey, there's a helmet for the suit of armor. Okay. And what else, what is this? There's a lever next to the chair. Why don't you pull it? What's going to happen? Come on, is it really that hard to figure out? You're just gonna go back into the wall? Pull the damn thing and find out. Alright, I guess I should start by sitting in the chair. Oh! Then I pull the lever. Why? So, when we're walking, if we're walking around the room, why can we not see this on the balloon? I don't get it. Then I pull the lever. Here I go. Okay. How lucky that Quark happens to be in this room, I guess? Cause, I don't know if I understand, Rajana. Looks like there's something on the table. Is that a battery? Oh, it just says battery. Okay. P. Okay, there's a P. It says help, right? No, you mean like when I sit in the chair that makes a bullseye appear? Oh, right. Yeah, that right. Logically speaking. If I pull it again, the chair should turn back around, right? Oh, whatever. Not like I have a choice. Okay. So, so I have a slingshot now. So, can I just sit here for fun? Okay. What's that? You think maybe it's an eye watching us? Are you stupid? I don't think so. I think it's a target, like a bullseye. Yeah, you're supposed to shoot it. Shoot it with what? Don't be an idiot. You've already got what you need. Yeah, but I don't have the item. What am I gonna shoot? Let's combine the battery with the tablet. Enter a 4-digit password, then press the enter key. Does it help? Okay. You did it. Good work, Sigma. Take a look at the screen. Alright, so this is the escape room password. This is how we leave the room. But in every escape room, there's a hard mode password as well, which is like not directly told, but you have to think outside the box to find it, basically. Huh? What's this? Looks like the password for the safe. Awesome. Now we can open it. Okay. So we have the actual password. But we don't want the actual password right now. Oh, I think it probably has to do with the screen on the credenza, right? Plus a bunch of things like a balloon we haven't popped. Right! That too. A credenza. Oh, it changed. This looks like a puzzle. It is. It's a silhouette puzzle called a tangram. Move or rotate the triangles and squares to get the shape you need. Selecting the rotate move button will allow you to switch between move and rotate mode. Okay, I don't know. I don't get it without seeing it. Okay, so I need to make a parallelogram? Is what I'm guessing. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, let's go see how the parallelogram looks. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick screenshot of this so I don't forget. Okay. No, didn't need to click on that. Okay. I don't know if this is actually the puzzle, but it's probably the puzzle. Also, what is this balloon still doing here? We still don't know. There's still nothing to shoot. Let's do this. Alright. So, it looks like these probably need to be like this or something. I don't know if it has to be like the exact same orientation too, or if it just has to be a parallelogram. I don't know how loose it's gonna be, basically. I need to move you. So we can do like something like this, maybe? No, it's too big. Wait, how are we gonna make this? This is actually gonna be really difficult, right? So we need to do it like... Okay, hang on. Okay. So what if we do it like this? Or... No, that's dumb. It has to be like this. Like something like this. But what about the square? Where's the square gonna go then? What if it goes like... What if it's... What if it's something like this, right? Am I onto something? I don't think so. I don't think I'm actually onto anything. What about this? No. I'm just making a random shape that doesn't actually fit. I'm not actually solving the puzzle. This looks terrible. This is the worst parallelogram I've ever seen. Okay. Let's start with this piece here. This is gonna be the corner, okay? Can that be right? You can't make a right triangle out of this, I don't think, though. I'm referencing the image I have on screen, on my screen. What if we use this as the corner then? This can be the corner, surely. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so difficult. I assume I have to use all the shapes. If I don't have to use all the shapes, then what's the point? What if it's like, no. It probably fits a little bit more, a little bit nicer than that. Let's get rid of this. Wait? Am I onto something? I don't think so. I don't think I'm actually onto anything. That's the problem. These triangles are just like way too big. Oh, let's reset here. I need to see. Okay, let's look at this again. Okay. What if I just like rotate? Okay, what if I just do this? Okay. Rotate like this. You see how I'm supposed to get the solution? I think so too, now. I think this is wrong, actually. Because basically, a parallelogram is just two triangles put together, right? I mean, theoretically, two right triangles. And we have two right triangles. So it really should not be too difficult, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's do this. Okay. And then we rotate everything on this one as well. So if we rotate it, I have to like visualize it in my head. Can I just have a rotate all button? So where is this one gonna be? So this is gonna be like this, right? No, I don't want to separate these too much. I need to keep these together to like keep my mind. Okay, I think we're doing it. I think we're getting it. Now we just have to see how tight it is with like the check. Wait. Hold? I can't visualize it anymore. I lost it. Uh-oh. Oh, this is a disaster. I don't know how it's supposed to go. Oh! Okay, we got it. Please accept this. If it doesn't accept this, I'm gonna be so sad. No! Why? Please, just take it. It's good enough, right? Does it have to be the proper orientation? Like the exact orientation? Alright, the controls are really bad for this puzzle. Okay. Oh, this is... I hope you don't have to be super accurate, because I think that's just dumb. Like, I clearly know how to do it. This is gonna be the most perfect parallelogram you've ever seen. You think this is a bit easier for those playing on the 3DS? Gotcha. Maybe. Having a mouse is like pretty similar to having a touch thing. A stylus. Please accept this. What am I gonna do if it doesn't accept this? Why? What's wrong with it? Maybe make the bottom flat? Oh, I shouldn't have to, though. I'm a little baby raging. A little bit. Is this flat enough, you think? Please tell me this is good enough. Right, it's pretty good. Oh my goodness. Kidding me? Oh yeah, who's the man? Not me, because this game sucks. That was amazing. How'd you do it? That puzzle was really hard. Well done, Sigma. That was pretty impressive. So what do we get? Look, there's something on the screen. IILP. What does that mean? Oh, okay. Wait. IILP? Wait, so what's the balloon for? Phew! Looks like it worked. Good job. That was awesome. The screen changed. Alright, so this is the hard mode password. Such an easy game. This is terrible. Moon, sun. Okay. That was terrible. That was awful. Oh, the safe is right here. Okay. Moon, sun. Okay. Alright, so this yellow file, this yellow thing is the like secret file. But I've not looked at any of them yet because apparently they can contain spoilers. And therefore just like extra information about the game. Let's go back to this. So, sun, moon, star. Okay. And here's the actual escape stuff. Pound just went live. Actually started stream 2 minutes early. Nice. What, is Leffen's there, right? Everyone's there except Plup? Pound is a Smash tournament that we're probably gonna be watching. Okay. I think everyone's there except Plup, I feel like. About what? Wait, what did I read? What did I just read? I know that stuff's important, but aren't you know, curious? Oh, Grandpa's picture. Oh, the one in front of the facial recognition thingy. Isn't it just the picture of the old woman who died? Don't you want to take a look at it? The thing is, okay. Oh, this is, okay, so this is fascinating, right? This would indicate that Tenmyoji and this woman are very affiliated with this place. Directly. Which we probably already knew, because Kay, who's another character in the game, said that he recognized the old woman, and he also recognized this place. Okay. But, come on, hurry. Okay. Well, I guess we... What? 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 We have to look at this? So, who is this girl? Hey! Stop! So for anyone who doesn't know who this girl is from the first game. And her name is Akane Kurashiki. Which probably means Tenmyoji is Junpei from the first game. Oh no, the girl was Akane! She's dead! Oh no, that's so sad. We saw her earlier. Zane left Mango, Hbox, IBDW, Amsa, none, Laud. Ooh, that's good. That's so sad. She's just a girl. Is she your granddaughter? No. Well, who is she? Let's see. Were they married? Damn it, fine. You've already seen her after all. Her name is Akane Kurashiki. She was from the first game. Her nickname was June. I've been looking for her for a long time. And then we found her dead body. Oh, that's so sad. Why? Because she's his first love. No, you've got it wrong. But you carry that picture everywhere. I don't think I've ever seen you leave it somewhere. And when you don't think anybody's watching, you talk to it. I've seen you do it. Ugh. Huh, didn't mark you for a hopeless romantic, Tenmyoji. Look, it's not about love, and I'm not a goddamn romantic. Okay, okay. You don't want to talk about her, I get it. That is huge. Okay. Can we go back to this? Do I have to really input this again? It looks kind of empty this time. It's literally the same. First we've got the key cards, right? And then the key. Great, no point standing around. Let's go. Okay. Before I go on, I wanna you guys take one and I'll take the other. Okay, Quark and Tenmyoji are together and I'm a solo. Okay. So, usually before each game, after each escape room game, there's always a game where, you can, like, betray your ally with the people you're with. So basically, Tenmyoji is with Quark, and I, Sigma, am a solo. And we could betray your ally together, and our points change depending on what we choose. I don't remember our point totals. I know we had 8 though. Right? Right? Let me see something again. No, 8's not possible with what we're doing. Because... So, the idea is that if you ally with someone and they ally with you, you both get 2 points. If they ally and you betray, you get 3 points, they lose 2 points. And if you both betray, there's no point change. So we allied in game 1, and then we allied in game 2. And even assuming that we got points for both of those, that'd be 4 points, and we'd only be at 7 because you start at 3. So the most we can have is 7. And worst case scenario is 3. I don't actually know our point totals though. So let's disregard this. I don't like not knowing what they are, but... Alright, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do something really quick though. I'm gonna go back and see the pairs. I'm gonna go back and see the pairs. The teams. I'm gonna go see the teams and the point totals so I can guess who's gonna betray who and who's gonna ally. So we're back at the elevator. Alright, let's save here real quick. I still don't know what the balloon was for. It makes me think we're gonna go back to that room. Okay. Let's go back again. Okay. Alright, so let's... Okay. So Sigma is at 3 points here. Quark is at 8 points. Tenmyoji's at 8 points. Okay. Oh, my camera's blocking. But Tenmyoji's at 8 here. Oh, dang, they're gonna betray me for sure. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna put these together just because, so I can have the points. Fi and Luna are both at 1 point. Dio's at 6 points. Then Clover, we'll put her with Alice, I guess. And then K. Clover's at 8 points here. And then K is at 8 points. Alice is at 3 points. Okay. Alright, this matters. Okay, let's go back to the flowchart, and let's go back to... Alice is dead. Okay, so, okay. That's important to know. Apparently we're getting a lot of flashbacks. Yo, Darren. You sent a sub 3 days ago, and then you sent a sub today, and it's like, wow. And they're different months. Thank you for the 13 months, dude. I really appreciate it. That's so kind of you. How you doing? Welcome in. Have you started It Takes Two with Chase yet? I'm doing this to check out the teams. Did I miss it? Wait. I might have missed it.
Where the hell have you been?
Please tell me the teams. Where are the teams? What are the teams? Did we already do it? Oh my gosh, I'm so mad. I don't know the teams are. We already did this. He had to reschedule because family needed him. Oh, bummer. Alright, well, totally understandable. I hope you get to play with him soon. I like It Takes Two a lot. I think it's a really fun game, and I'm excited to watch you guys play it. Darren, this will be your second playthrough, though. Is that correct? What are the teams? Oh, man. Sorry, but I'll be taking Alice's bracelet. Dio says this. Dio says... Okay. Okay, so Dio says, I'll be taking Alice's bracelet. Fi and I won't be able to open the secondary door without it. Fi and Alice were together against Dio. Okay. Luna's at 1 point. Alice at 3. Luna's at 1. I don't know this group exactly, but we're gonna call this good enough. Okay, so before I continue, oh Darren, thanks for donating your channel points to the Celeste Moonberry challenge. It's gonna be a disaster when I actually have to do it, which will probably be a long time. Dio's definitely betraying Fi and Alice. One, because Alice is dead. It's just she's gone. But Dio would definitely kill Fi. And Fi's gonna betray because she doesn't want to die. She's at 1 point. They're gonna betray me. And I'm gonna ally. And I'm gonna ally because I'm gonna trust them in this first round. But I don't actually trust them. And I'm gonna lose 2 points and they're gonna gain 3 points and they're gonna be able to get out. I don't know this group well enough to be able to make a guess, because I don't know who's actually against who. Okay. Disregard this, and let's just go back to where we were. The Oral's call is good enough.
Damn it!
What's wrong?
I left something in the director's office.
The first time you played it, you were surprised you didn't expect it to be so much fun. Yeah, I think It Takes Two, Darren, it just does such a good way of introducing different mechanics and different, like, worlds to you, right? I will say that the story of that game is, like, actually just bad, but the game itself is actually very fun. The puzzles you have to solve and the mechanics of the movement and everything is just a good time. I left something in the director's office. Was it the photo?
What was it?
The picture. Ugh, how could I forget it?
How could you forget it? We literally just looked at it. Oh yeah, we must have set it down after using the face recognition thing.
Yeah.
Tenmyoji's definitely Junpei, right? From the first game.
I'm going back. You two go on ahead to the warehouse.
I want to come with you.
We have evidence to support that he's been in the first game. So. Me too.
Nah, that's fine. Why don't you head back to the warehouse, Sigma? The others are probably already waiting.
Alright. I'll see you two later then.
Right.
Bye, Mr. Sigma.
I watched him jog off toward the blue door. And then they were gone. Guess I should be getting back then. Okay. I stepped into the warehouse to find all the other teams already there. Kay and Luna, are they together? It would be reasonable to assume that they're together based on this image. And they'd be against Clover. And they both have 8 points. Okay. We'll just assume that. There's a glaring contradiction in my logic, but I guess it can slide for now. Wait, my logic where? in relating to what, Raichana? Fine Clover and Dio. The moment Dio spotted me, he dashed over to the rightmost AB room and slid his card through the reader. Alright, Amberdick's gate has been opened.
An Amberdex gate has been opened.
In relation to who Akane and Tenmyoji are. Is the contradiction that he's old and that Clover isn't? Because Clover was also in the first game? There's clearly something with time going on right now.
45 minutes remain until Amberdex game polling closes.
As he turned to look at me, I swore I saw a flash of a smug grin. Okay.
There. Happy? This time I waited for you to get back before I opened it. You see? I can be considerate.
Dio sucks. He's such a jerk. But Tenmyoji and Quark aren't here.
Yeah, where are they?
I guess I forgot something back in the room we found. They ran back to grab it real quick.
And they'll be here in a few minutes. No big deal.
Wait, this is a little suspicious, right? Because there was a balloon in there that we never figured out what it had to do with. What if there's something in the balloon and they get to it here and we don't? And they hide it, whatever it is. Interesting. That's a possibility. I don't actually know. While we waited, we exchanged information about the rooms we'd investigated. Unfortunately, none of it seemed very useful. None of us had found anything, and we were no closer to unraveling any of the increasing number of mysteries we were faced with. With that discussion exhausted, we sat down to wait. Before long, 20 minutes had passed since Dio opened the door, and Tenmyoji and Quark were nowhere in sight.
Don't you think they're taking a little long?
Yes.
Yes, I'm getting worried. What if something happened to them?
I'll go have a look.
Then I shall accompany you.
Oh, thanks, Kay. Nah, I'll be fine by myself. It's not that far away. Oh, never mind.
Just don't look into the abyss too long, or you might become a monster.
I don't think... Okay. Look, I'm just going to the director's office. I'll be right back. No big deal. Right. See you guys later. I gave a quick goodbye wave and stepped out of the warehouse. I wish I could skip this. If we find them dead, that's a big yikes. If we find them dead, it's like really weird because we won't know how they died or like who killed them. As far as I know, we've seen everyone. Where are they? Wait, is the balloon still here? The balloon isn't here. I knew it! I told you! I knew it! There's nobody here. The picture's gone, though. Tenmyoji and Quark must have been here, then. I laid out the floor B map. I'm so smart. They must have taken the door that faces the warehouse. After that, they probably went through the warehouse and out the blue door to the elevator. Yeah, that's a much shorter route. On the other hand, I came through the red door, which is kind of a long way around. Huh, looks like we managed to miss each other perfectly. This is some copium. I don't think that's what happened. But then maybe it's just cause... Yeah, okay. Well, this was a huge waste of time. Shoot. Might as well head back, I suppose. I packed up the map and was heading toward the door when... Huh? There's a light on where there hadn't been a light before. What? Okay. This is not a Roomba, obviously. What is this? Wait a minute. Is this have something to do with the golems? Like the robots, basically? What? Why is that thing on? We messed with it earlier, but nothing seemed to work. I felt a sudden wave of inexplicable, nauseating dread. The light stared at me. I swallowed and edged cautiously toward it. The machine was in arm's reach now. I stretched my hand out toward it slowly. Slowly?
So, you finally made it.
What is happening? No, you're...
I am Zero.
I am Zero.
I was the one who brought you here.
It sounds like Ace from the first game a little bit.
You undoubtedly have as many questions for me as there are stars in the sky. As you can see, however, this is only a recording. I will therefore be unable to directly answer any questions.
So Zero is the one who trapped us here. He's the antagonist. He is the bad guy. It's been good. Working on some digital art to turn into charms for a bit, but then he'll be right back to poking. Very nice.
Ask if you wish, but I cannot respond.
Urgh. I considered taking a swing at him, but decided that was spectacularly futile and kept my balled fist at my side.
Now, where to begin? There are many things I wish to tell you, but unfortunately, our time is limited. As such, the information I can provide is also limited. I have chosen two things of great importance to tell you. First, I will tell you about termites.
Termites.
In retrospect, I suppose that's a rather odd thing to say. I imagine you look rather bewildered right now. Perfectly understandable.
Yeah, that's a tilde, Darren. Yeah, you spelled it right. Tilde is like, it's like if you add it to your message, it automatically makes it cute, you know? Or like you're saying it in a cuter way or something like that, you know? Perfectly understandable.
The person who kidnapped you and threatened you with death is lecturing you about insects. I suspect it hardly seems fair. Nonetheless, this is very important. In a way, it will determine your fate. So I ask that you listen carefully. Have you ever seen a termite mound? They are splendid structures. Some might even call them works of art. Termites are natural architects, and their mounds are both structurally sound and make excellent use of space. So, are they following some sort of plan as they build? Are there termite blueprints, detailing which room goes where? No, of course not. Each termite is simply an oblivious cog in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of termite DNA. It is doubtful an individual termite has any idea what its contributions are helping to create. But a human does. We can appreciate the elegant forms of their alien cathedrals. We can see the simple beauty of their perfect functionality. We can understand the splendid planning of their structure. In other words, only an intelligence of a higher order can understand the beauty of what the termite builds. Now, consider humans. Why are we alive?
Alright, this is gonna get really philosophical and really dank.
Why do we love and give birth? Why do we create? From where do our cultures spring?
In fact, I think this is a good time to just like go take a break and let Kobe out and things like that. I'll be right back. I need a moment before we get really into this. Because this is gonna get too wild for me, I'm sure. Okay, I'm back. Let me check something real quick. Sorry, stand by. I need to check something before I forget. And Kobe wants to come back in already. So, I guess I'll be back? Is it present for you? No, it's not. It's probably fine. It's just I was tapped out of the game. Okay, sorry. I was just trying to check something, but I couldn't find it, so I'll check it later. I'll have to check some messages. Alright, let's just get into it. Why do we love and give birth? Why do we create? From where do our cultures spring?
There are many theories, but no one knows the truth. We are oblivious cogs in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of human DNA. No doubt you see now what this analogy is supposed to illustrate.
Okay, so why do we have holograms? Isn't that kind of beyond our time? Though we have kind of suspected that this is we're actually in the year like 2050-ish, even though we think it, even though everything seems to have happened in 2028, but we're not really sure.
Yes, I mean to say humans are not different from termites. We trudge through our lives with no greater understanding of our ultimate goal.
We're gonna get really dank here.
You might say we don't understand what we're building. Only an intelligence of a higher order than ours beings can understand what we're doing. Imagine how we might look to such an intelligence. We may be building some structure so perfect and elegant, we can't even perceive it. Whatever it is, we've likely been building it on a dimension just above the ones we know since time immemorial. If we are like the termites, then what we've created is almost certainly something of tremendous beauty. And you are about to catch a glimpse of it. Or have you already? Well, that's enough on that subject, I think. Consider what I've said.
I don't know what to make of what he said. That we're termites? We're creating something?
Let's move on to the second topic. It is somewhat more immediately meaningful to your life, and, in fact, the lives of several billion other people. I realize this is rather sudden, but I have a password for you.
Thank you!
It is the password to disarm the bomb, numbered
Oh.
1.
That's not what I was thinking, but that's fine. I do want this too. Bomb?
Are you ready? I will only say this once, so pay close attention. The password to disarm the number 1 bomb is BQZ RGJ DXR.
One bomb. BQZ RGJ. I don't think I need to write these down, but RGJ. DXR. Okay. Okay. I had no idea what he was talking about. What bomb? Okay, in this timeline we haven't found bombs. In some other timelines we found bombs. Was he saying there were more bombs too? If he'd guessed at my future confusion, he showed no sign of it.
That is the last of the information this message was meant to convey. Before I go, however, I have a warning. You cannot tell any of your companions what you heard or saw here. If you do, you will be penalized immediately.
Penalized.
I hope we will meet again someday. We would have much to discuss.
Wait! Goddamn, you can't just spout all that crap and disappear. I found myself yelling at empty air. Why are there holograms? The hologram had disappeared. Ugh. What kind of an idiot does he take me for? Termites? Other dimensions? How could that have anything to do with kidnapping us? Shit. I kicked out at a nearby shelf.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Okay, so we're at Quark and Tenmyoji.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Oh crap. I need to get back. Not like there's any point staying here. I spun around and ran out of the room toward the warehouse.
Grandpa, look! Mr. Sigma's back!
Took you long enough.
Where are the others?
In the AB rooms.
They went in already?
Yep.
Why didn't you two? Have you been waiting for me?
Yeah! Grandpa said there was something he had to tell you before we voted, no matter what.
Nothing
Oh?
that significant. Just wanted to tell you we're going to choose ally this round. That's it.
Oh yeah? Is Ted Mage gonna ally with us? He betrayed us in round 1, by the way. And you had to tell me that no matter what? Seems kind of pointless. I mean, words are cheap. You can promise whatever you want.
True, but we've got something to back it up. Just hear me out.
Okay, go ahead.
Quark and I both have 8 BP. We're already on the home stretch. So what do we need to get to the magic number? Well, we need you to choose ally. If you do that, it doesn't really matter to us what we pick.
You get to 9 whether you got 2 or 3 points.
Exactly. That being the case, we don't have any reason to betray you.
The reason to betray me is so that you don't lose points.
And if we both choose ally, we both gain points.
Alright, for people who have not been in here through the game, I'll show you this real quick. This is how this game works, though. You see that I'm on the top, and then Tenmoji and Quark on the left. And this is how the graph plays out. So if I betray them and they ally, then I get 3 points and they get -2. So ideally everyone allies, but you know, it's not always so simple. True, but you must have considered that I'll choose betray. That would mean you choose betray to protect yourselves. Exactly!
But that's why we're telling you we won't choose betray.
Mm-hmm.
Can I trust you?
Of course.
Alright, tell me one thing. Let's say we do this and both ally. Everybody gets 2 points. That means you and Quark will have enough to leave, which is great for you, but I'll be stuck with a measly 5. How do I know you aren't going to just open the number 9 door and leave us in the lurch?
I can guarantee it. I can give
Ow.
you my word. I will not open the number 9 door, even if I have enough points to do so. I swear it. We aren't going to abandon everybody else just so we can escape.
Especially, okay, so once we get to this point, it's like pretty messed up if anyone leaves, because we can play this round as many times as we want.
I swear too. I promise.
Man, so all you guys a promise, huh?
When I make a promise, I keep it.
Is that true?
Trust me.
Please, you've got to trust us.
I'm gonna ally, just because I said I would, but I'm not sure. Alright, fine. I'll trust you.
2 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
We're counting on you, Sigma.
You gotta choose ally. You promised.
Did I promise? With that, they turn and ran into the AB room. Second from the right. Alright. Well, I guess I should get moving. I'm gonna ally. I might die.
One minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
I had a decision to make. Should I trust Quark and Tenmyoji? Well, I could believe they were telling the truth and still betray them. That would bring my BP to 6. I'd be that much closer to 9. And choosing betray would guarantee that they wouldn't try and escape without the rest of us. Betrayal seemed like the safe bet. But
Please, you've gotta trust us. You've gotta choose ally. You promised.
did I promise? I don't remember this. Tenmyoji I could betray easily enough, but Quark? What the hell was I going to do?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm doing it.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
So theoretically, at this point in the game, everyone should just ally all the time, so that we can all escape.
Thank you for your participation.
Unless you just like actively don't want everyone to escape, which is like a really rude thing.
Ambidex gates now open.
You should just pick ally. Like, at the worst, it's inconveniencing you by like an hour each time we have to vote, which is not bad.
Results
But everyone
from
gets to
round
live.
3 of the
Theoretically.
Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
I think I'm getting betrayed. Yep, okay. Oh! Oh no! Oh, they betrayed me! They betrayed me! Oh, devastating. So, this leaves us with... I was right. I was right. I knew they would betray me. I said that. I said that. I knew Fi and Dio would betray each other. Luna and Clover, I didn't know the pairs. I actually had this pair wrong. So, I think I would have guessed this, though. Because K can't bring himself to actually kill Luna here. But Luna would have wanted to ally. What happened to Luna? Luna would have wanted to ally. Because she... Oh, wait. No, she would have... I think she would have done the thing that brings her closer to victory. Because someone gets 9 points whether she betrays or allies. So I would have guessed that Kay would have allied. Because if Kay betrays, it would have directly killed Luna. Because she's only at 1 point left. I would have believed that Clover would betray for sure. But I would have believed that... Okay, I think... I could have gone either way here on this one.
Points have been assigned or subtracted.
There's a lot of people that
accordingly.
can escape now.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet.
Man, me and
points.
Fire are still at 1 point? Holy crap. Hey, what the hell, guys? Why'd you betray me?
Quark had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, okay, sure. Whatever.
I made the vote.
Grandpa.
Alright, fine. Why'd you break your promise, Tenmyoji?
I only promised you one thing.
I knew he would come back to this. I knew this. He said he promised he wouldn't try to escape. But Quark will.
We wouldn't open the number 9 door even if we got 9 points.
Oh, that's lame. This is really lame. Because they have 11 points. What? So you're not going to leave?
Not what I said. Of course we're going to leave.
What?
Look, see Clover over there?
What? Don't tell me. Oh. So Clover's opening the 9 door. So I feel like... So Tenmyoji and Quark probably wouldn't have left, honestly. If they didn't have to.
Oh no.
Jeez.
That bitch!
Wait. Quark and Tenmyoji have...
The words were barely out of her mouth when Tenmyoji and Quark ran past.
No! God damn it!
No, you should just let them leave. They should just leave. I mean, we have no reason to keep them.
Clover, are you really going to leave? Well, yeah. Why else would I open the door?
But why?
I'm going to go call the others, so we can capture Zero Senior.
Tenmyoji, are you and Quark going too?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry, everybody.
I think it's logical. I don't think they need to really apologize.
So Sigma, happy? I kept my promise. Clover opened the door, not me.
Like hell, I'm happy. I mean, yeah. That's some shady shit, Tenmyoji.
If you say so. I have to get out of here, and that's that. He's got to pay for what he's done.
He?
Zero.
You mean you know who Zero Senior is?
Yeah. No point keeping it a secret now, I suppose. I know exactly who Zero Senior is.
What?
Is he gonna drop a bomb on us before we finish this out then?
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Let's go. Come on, guys. Time to move.
Right.
Oh, wait! This is for you, Mr. Sigma.
Is it the picture? Quark held something out. No. I looked down to see 2 pieces of folded paper. Is it from the balloon? What is this?
It's a letter. I wrote it in the director's office before the AB game. I wanted to tell you what kind of guy Grandpa is. So, read it, okay?
He pressed it into my hand.
See you later, Mr. Sigma.
Then he turned and ran toward the door, Tenmyoji and Clover following in his footsteps. I was so surprised by the letter that I didn't even try to stop them. Before I could think of anything to say,
See you.
Goodbye.
Johnny! Sayonara.
The number 9 door has closed.
Alright, let's read the letter and then die in this place, I guess.
This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Shit! They're gone.
All we can do now is hope they bring help back.
Indeed.
I agree.
I looked down at Quark's letter and slowly unfolded it. His handwriting was still slightly uneven, but he'd filled both pages with writing. I began to read. It was a really stormy day when he found me. He said the rain was coming down so hard it almost hurt. But somehow he managed to hear a baby crying. Wait, Quark isn't blood related? I guess I must have been crying pretty loudly. He took me home and did his best to raise me, but he'd never been married or had a kid before, so I think it was really hard for him. He couldn't figure out how to mix the formula, so he was always carrying the directions around with him. Also, I guess I was a pretty picky eater, so if he didn't get the formula ratio just right, I wouldn't eat it. I guess I was kind of a pain, huh? This is Quark who wrote this, remember? But he didn't give up, and now here I am. When he found me, I was really, really small, and he was worried that I might not make it. That's why he named me Quark. A quark is a really, really small thing, and I was really, really small too. Grandpa didn't need to worry though, because it turned out that I was pretty tough. When I was 1, he forgot I was sleeping in the bed of his truck and drove off. I rolled out and went off the back! And I didn't even get scratched. I started walking when I was 2, and when I wasn't looking, I fell down the stairs. I didn't get hurt then either. Wait, is he like actually invincible basically? When I was 3, I got really sick, and I had a super high fever for a week, but eventually I got better. I guess you could say I'm pretty lucky. Anyway, I didn't really have any more accidents after that, and I was a pretty healthy kid. By the time I was 6, I'd started helping Grandpa out with his work. His job was to gather junk from abandoned buildings. Then he'd fix it up or pull out the useful parts and sell them. There were plenty of abandoned buildings, but finding good stuff in them was hard. You had to know which parts were useful, or you could end up wasting a bunch of time. Every time I'd find something, he'd explain to me what it was, how it was supposed to work, how to fix it, all sorts of things. Usually though, I just wanted to finish up work so I could go to the theater. The theater came to our town once a week in a wagon. They'd show old news or movies. I went every single week, but Grandpa only went once in a while, and he'd only go weeks when they showed movies. Oh yeah, I didn't know that I had been adopted until I was 7. One of the other kids in my block told me. I guess after Grandpa found me, he looked all over town to try and find somebody who'd take me. The kid from our block actually had a mom, and he'd asked her if she would take me too. I gotta admit, I was pretty shocked when I heard that. There weren't a lot of kids with parents around, so hearing that someone lived with his actual mom was pretty impressive. Oh really? What kind of place do they live in? I was also kind of surprised that Grandpa had tried to get someone else to take me. Did that mean he didn't want me? The kid who told me about Grandpa trying to get rid of me was a real jerk. He was totally spoiled, and he bragged to everybody about how he had a mom. He liked to come up to me while I was working and say stuff like, "Must be hard not having a mother." Come on, man. It never bothered me before, but after I found out that Grandpa had adopted me, I started to think that maybe he didn't really want me. If I could work on my own, then he could get rid of me. I was scared to know the truth, so I never asked him. Then one day, he took me to a bar in our neighborhood. It seems a little young for a bar, but I don't know. During the day, of course. Okay, alright. He went there sometimes to drink scotch, but I'd never gone before. When we got in, he just walked up to the counter with that grumpy look he has, and I thought, oh no, he's gonna make me work here. But I was wrong. I saw him pass something to the bartender, and then he picked me up and set me down on the stool next to the counter. The stool was pretty high, especially for a 7-year-old kid, and my legs just dangled off of it. It seemed really, really high to me, and I was pretty nervous. Eventually, the bartender came back over with a glass of scotch and another big glass full of something else. As I looked closer, I realized that the second glass was full of some sort of brown liquid with a scoop of ice cream in it. Oh, root beer float? I haven't had a root beer float in a very, very long time. It took me a minute to realize what it was. A root beer float. I'd never seen one before. I was so surprised. Root beer was even more expensive than the nicest alcohol in the bar. Whoa! I love root beer floats though. They're really good. To me and the other kids, it seemed more like an urban legend than a real drink. But there it was, right in front of me. I stared at the float. I still wasn't sure it was real at that point, and then turned to look at Grandpa. He looked back at me. I didn't know what to do, so I turned to the bartender. He'd already turned around and moved off, though. So I figured he must have put the glass down in front of me on purpose. It still didn't seem like it could be real, and I was just staring at it when Grandpa told me to hurry up and drink it before the ice cream melted. His gruff voice sounded like an angel's. Is this really mine? He nodded. Words can't describe how awesome it was. I'd never tasted anything like root beer before. The creamy sweetness of the ice cream made my entire head feel light. I felt like the luckiest boy in the whole world. That's not an exaggeration. I really thought that. The root beer float was delicious. But what made me even happier was Grandpa. When I looked over at him, he was smiling. Okay, hang on. I just want to bring up this line. Root beer was even more expensive than the nicest alcohol in the bar. In 2028, I feel like this wouldn't have happened, so I feel like this has to be far beyond 2028, where root beer is very difficult to find, and something like apocalyptic must have happened. We already know that the setting of like the facility that we're stuck inside seems to be in a desolate desert. And maybe that gives us some kind of picture of the world right now. I don't know. When I looked over at him, he was smiling. I know that's got to be hard for you to imagine, but he really was. Right then, I didn't care whether he just found me and adopted me or not. He'd bought me a root beer float. That made me way luckier than some kid who had a mother, but had never tasted root beer. Of course, after we left the bar, he was the first kid I bragged to get destroyed. So Grandpa and I were doing pretty good. Until the fight. I was in a super bad mood that day. I'd torn one of my shoes that morning, and some old drunk guy had yelled at me. All the junk I found was totally useless. The day was almost over, and I was fed up, so I just grabbed some random trash and took it back to the house. When I showed what I'd found to Grandpa, he frowned. He started going through each thing I'd brought back, explaining why they were all useless. I got really mad and just yelled, "I don't care!" Then he got mad. I couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I was pretty upset. I started thinking that maybe Grandpa had only adopted me so he could raise me to work and make money for him. After a while, I went and hid in an abandoned building. But by then, I'd started to calm down and think that maybe I should go back and apologize. It had started raining pretty hard, though, so I decided I should wait for it to stop. But that was just an excuse. The truth was that I was nervous. Part of me knew I'd done something wrong, but I didn't want to admit it. The rain didn't stop though, so I just sat there staring out of the gloomy gray sky. I imagined Grandpa coming to get me. It kept raining all night, and he never showed up. I gave up waiting and decided it was time to go home. I was about halfway there when I heard somebody groaning. At first I thought I should just ignore it and not get involved, but I went over anyway, and it was Grandpa. He was totally soaked, and I could tell right away that he'd been there for a really long time. I yelled, and he opened his eyes a little bit. He smiled weakly and said he was glad I was safe. He spent all night out in the rain, looking for me. I felt awful. Grandpa had been out in the rain looking for me so long that he'd collapsed. I was horrible. He'd heard me crying in the rain, but I hadn't heard him. As I ran to get the doctor, I promised whatever god might be listening that if they would only save Grandpa, I'd never ask for another rapier float ever again. He got a real bad fever, and his temperature wouldn't go down for days. The doctor said that if it kept up, he'd die. If he died, then I'd be all alone. There wouldn't be anybody left to care about me. The thought of that happening terrified me. Fortunately, I must have passed some of my luck on to Grandpa, because a week later his fever finally broke. I was glad he wasn't going to die, but I was also a little scared. What if he had decided he didn't want a stupid kid like me around anymore? My plan was to apologize as soon as he woke up, but when the moment came, my brain just stopped. Grandpa started to talk, and it took me a minute to realize he was apologizing. I didn't know what to think. He explained that he was an old man, and that meant he was probably going to die sooner rather than later. He was strict with me because he wanted to make sure I'd be able to make it on my own after he was gone. But maybe he'd been a little too strict. All the things I'd worried about had been stupid and selfish. Grandpa cared about me a whole lot. He'd been worried when I ran off, and he'd gone out into the rain to look for me. I started to apologize, but when I opened my mouth, I just started crying. I don't think I've cried that much since I was a baby. But he just smiled and patted my head. I asked him if he'd ever regretted adopting me. His eyes got all wide, and he said, "Of course not." He told me that he was looking for a really important lady, and because of that, he'd had to give up on pretty much everything else in his life. But when he took me in and started raising me, he felt like he'd gotten some of what he lost back. That was when I decided I'd stay with him forever, even if he said I couldn't. Dang. That, I didn't think that I was gonna like get emotional at all, but it actually did get me a little emotional. That's a good ending. Alright. And I guess we'll do the other side of that ending where something similar happens, I assume. This time we're gonna betray. Alright. We outlawed last time, this time we're betraying. You would have thought that would have been quirky, but it makes sense.
Round 3
Yeah.
of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening. Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Alright. Tenmyoji is gonna be pissed at me. Quark's gonna probably understand. Yep. Alright. Fair enough. So now Clover leaves by herself. Right?
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Hey, what's the deal?
Quark had nothing to do with it. I entered the vote.
So why'd you choose betray?
Couldn't I ask you the same thing? I don't really think this is the time for a fight, though. Look, Clover's over by the door.
What? Oh no. Oh, rip. Alright, game's over. GG's? On this route, anyway.
The number 9 door.
Fuck, she opened it.
Why?
Clover, wait!
I mean, it's a little late now. It's over. The door's been opened. Clover, what the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm going to call the others.
What?
I'll get justice for Alice.
Justice? Wait, do you mean?
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Time for me to go. No! Please, Clover, wait!
I mean, she may as well leave at
Like
this point.
hell, I'm just gonna let you walk out of here.
Dio leapt at Clover, his fists raised. Clover easily avoided him and moved toward the door.
Goodbye.
I caught one last glimpse of her face as she slid through the door. There was a mask of ice.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
This is gonna be an immediate game over. Alright. Cool. Quick route. Honestly, I thought that would take way longer. Alright, for this password, solve the mystery of the two-headed lion. We still don't have this. I guess we go here, and this is the only place we can go now, right? What is a long string of numbers? What long string of numbers? Who do we betray? We betrayed Alice in the first game. Who do we betray in the second game? Don't remember. Alright, we'll start this route. Ah! Alice telling us, her backstory. So inhaled that gas, passed out, and woke up here in the AB room?
Yes.
Wait, okay. Do you have any clues? Well, if I could decrypt that code, it might tell us something, but... What string? We need a key. Without that, it's pointless. What's a key? A key is a key. It allows you to sort of unlock a code. Myrmidons usually use this huge string of numbers as a key. Wait, a long string of numbers? Could that be... Okay. Oh, we have the long string of numbers. I don't remember what they are. Is Sigma gonna remember the numbers? He's insane. There's like 25 numbers. Seven 8153610988388094241990551. Obviously, how could you forget that? Seriously?
What the hell?
I was almost as surprised as she was. The numbers I had just kind of appeared in my mind, and I was saying them before I knew what I was doing. Alice looked at me incredulously, and I stared back.
Wait, can you say that again?
Is she gonna memorize all 25 now? She's insane.
That's 198,449,351 to the third power.
Obviously, how could you not know this simple math? What?
That number you just told me. Prime factor decomposition on that number gets you 198,449,351 to the third power.
Alright, hang on. Let me Google this. What is prime number decomposition? Alright, How do prime numbers decompose? Find two numbers that multiply to equal the original number. Write them as numbers that branch off the original one. If either number is prime, circle it and end that branch. Continue branching off non-prime numbers into two factors. Whenever a branch reaches a prime number, circle it and close the branch. Alright, I need to keep reading this though. I'm upset. This is stupid. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. Like, but how could she do this in her head? Here, let me show you what this is. Right? Okay. This is just silly. Okay, so this is just like uh prime number decomposition, right? Decomposition. You could take 48 6 times 8, or it could be 12 times 4. It'll end up being the same thing. And they just keep splitting that down into smaller and smaller numbers until every number is prime. So this ends up being 2 to the 4th times 3, basically. It's just, I don't understand, Alice. Whatever. Whatever, Alice. I'll just leave it be. It's just dumb. That's actually a prime number. Holy crap. 198449351 is a prime number. You're talking about reducing an integer to a series of prime numbers that you multiply together to get it, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
You probably learned that in junior high, right?
So you're saying that 198449351 is a prime?
Yes.
Don't tell me you just did all that in your head.
I did do all of that in my head.
This is... I'm so mad. This is just stupid.
Simple mental arithmetic.
Very simple. What? No, no way. That's impossible.
I told you, I'm better at math than most people.
That's not better at math.
Look at you. You just recited a huge string of numbers. That seems pretty astounding, too. Where did you find that number anyway?
I didn't know what to say. What would I tell her? That just came to me?
Can't tell me, huh? Fine. I'm pretty sure that's the key to the code, though. I know the Myrmidons use prime factors for their keys. And there aren't a lot of 25-digit numbers that turn out to be the third power of a prime number. I think there's a very good chance that number you memorized was specifically created by someone.
Could you explain that with small words?
Well, look at the prime factors of your 198,449,351 to the third power. I think that's our hint for cracking the code. You still don't get it? Try to remember the code we saw in the infirmary. What did it say on the monitor?
What did it say on the monitor? I think the first row was... Oh, I see. This was a long time ago. I do not remember this. Okay, fair enough.
And the second row?
Wait, how did they remember this? Why are their memories insane? Then they just repeat.
Wow, you've got a pretty impressive memory. We could really use someone like you back at the...
Well, keep going. How do we decode that?
You use 198,449,351 to point you to the right letters.
How do we do that?
Well, the first number is 1, so take the first letter. The next number is 9, so go 9 letters over from the first one. Then 8 from that one.
Ah. Alright, am I gonna do this before they do it in the game? Like in three dialogues right here?
Just keep going until you get something. Make sense?
I ran over what she'd said in my head. The prime number Alice had given me was 198,449,351. Alright, fine. I'll do it, okay? Fine. C. Alright, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. EM. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. C-O-M-B? Comb? 1, 2, 3, 4. W? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this doesn't make sense anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I do something wrong? 1, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it inclusive or something? I'll just keep going, but I don't think this is right anymore. 1, 2, 3, K. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's a letter here. I missed it. I missed the letter on the far right. Is there a letter on the far left? Okay. Alright. Now I'll see. Okay. So everything should be shifted over by 1 then, is what I'm reading. So C-O-M-P L E 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1. C-O-M-P-L-E-T-E. Completed. What does that mean? So what would I get if we picked out the letters like she explained? The first, okay, yeah. I guess I did have to do it. Oops. I did it. Completed. That's it. That's the answer.
Completed? Are you sure?
Yeah. I did exactly what you told me to do, and the word I got is completed. Well, actually, it's completed, completed, completed. The code and the letters repeat every 2 lines. It just repeats.
Well, I can't remember the code like you can, but if you're certain, I believe you.
I'm definitely certain.
All right then. I wonder what completed is supposed to mean, though.
What? Aside from the obvious, you mean? I'm guessing here it means mission complete. So that's what the transmitter was for.
Huh? What are you talking about? What transmitter?
I barely even heard her. Suddenly my mind was full of memories that hadn't been there a moment before. It was like a wave had washed away the sand, revealing a bed of precious gems underneath. Did we have another lock just now?
Oh, Holy Father, Holy Brother, Holy Master, my sacred mission is at last complete. With these 2 hands, mankind is saved. I am your will made flesh. In your name, I give thanks.
Damn it! Why hadn't I realized it before? I could remember a series of numbers, but not this? At least I remembered it now. Dio was a member of the Myrmidons. Yeah, I know. And not just any member, he was their leader. That meant he had to be the one who planted the bombs. That's what I said!
Hey, are you listening to me?
Yeah.
Then answer my question. What the hell was that? What's this about a transmitter?
I didn't trust myself to try and explain it to her. More than likely she'd just think I was insane. Even I could barely make sense of the sudden influx of new information.
Wait. Don't tell me you're one of the Myrmidons.
If I was, do you really think I'd reveal myself like this?
Point.
Out of nowhere, Clover appeared.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Really?
We're all down in the Floor B warehouse. Well, all of us but Luna and Quark.
Why?
We still got 45 minutes until the white doors open.
I know that.
Oh, okay. Hey, wait a minute. I thought UK and Quark didn't know about the white doors.
Tenmyoji told us about them. He said he'd show us where they were, so we all followed him down to the Floor B warehouse.
I'm assuming you left Quark with Luna?
Yeah. Anyway, when we showed up, Phi and Kay were already there. Well, all of a sudden, Phi, Tenmyoji, and Dio all started yelling at each other.
Oh. What?
Why? Did something happen?
According to Clover, the last AB game had been the cause of their fight. Even though Tenmyoji only had one BP, Phi had chosen Betray. Yeah. I mean, same thing the other way too, right? They would have killed Phi. They started to fight, but since Dio had pressed Betray on behalf of his team, eventually he got dragged in too.
That seems odd. Phi only had one BP too. Betray seems like a perfectly valid defensive move.
Ugh, just come with me. Kay's trying to calm them down, but there's only one of him.
Okay, come on Alice, let's go.
Coming!
I want to skip. All four of them were still there when we arrived. They seemed to have calmed down a bit, but the tension in the air was almost visible. I felt like I'd stepped into a room full of flammable gas. Even the smallest spark could turn the whole place into a raging inferno. Even Kay, usually so calm and collected, was standing ramrod straight with his hand balled into a fist at his side. I looked at Alice, pursed my lips, and then headed over to the angry knot of people occupying most of the room. Clover told me what's going on. This whole thing is stupid. You need to knock it off.
Stupid? What about this is stupid? We're talking about my life, you self-righteous dick.
I know, but yelling at each other isn't going to solve your problem. The best thing for us to do right now is to trust each other and get through this. Wouldn't you agree?
Hard to trust someone who tried to kill me.
Same to you. I told you letting Dio vote was a stupid idea. What did you think he was gonna do? You might as well have pressed the button yourself.
I couldn't just leave Quark alone.
That's no excuse. And where do you get off telling me I shouldn't have picked Betray? Did you even think that through? What? I was supposed to pick Ally? If I'd done that, I'd be dead right now.
I could say the same thing to you. Damn good thing Dio didn't choose Ally.
Dio would never ally, though. I bet if Tenmyoji voted, I guarantee you if Tenmyoji went in the room instead of Dio, Phi would have picked Ally.
Please, that's enough from both of you. Sigma's right. This isn't the time to be bickering with each other.
Oh, you don't get to talk. You tried to betray Clover and escape on your own.
Perhaps. But I think that's better than nearly killing someone.
Well, I only did it so that she wouldn't kill Tenmyoji.
Okay, alright, Dio, keep telling yourself that. Alright, god damn it. Enough already. I roared with fury and my voice echoed and rebounded off the walls of the warehouse. Everyone fell silent. I didn't know how long that silence would last, so I decided to put it all on the table. There's only one way I was going to be able to take control of the situation. Guys, listen to me. I have a question about this room. Why are these doors not white? Why are those chromatic doors not white? They should be white, right? Is that just like a little miss? We really don't have time for this. I was met with a number of glares, but I soldiered on. See, the thing is, I figured out who planted the bombs. I said it was Dio. I said that forever ago. Or forever meaning like 2 streams ago. What?
Is this what you were talking about earlier?
Sort of, yeah. I know which one of you it is.
Well, spit it out then.
Please, explain what's going on here.
I don't think I need to. They're going to admit their guilt in just a few minutes.
What?
You're all going to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Or I guess I should say Dio's mouth.
What are you on? You think I set those bombs?
Yes, I do.
Hey, if you're gonna accuse me, you better have some pretty damn good evidence, pal.
I'm not accusing you. I'm just stating the fact.
Oh yeah? Where the hell'd you get that fact?
Fun as it was, I knew taunting alone wouldn't be enough to make Dio confess. He just played dumb. He was real good at it. And I'd get nothing. That meant I was going to have to trick him. Well, you see, I'm actually from Free the Soul.
Free the Soul? What's that? Some kind of hippie shoe company?
Don't play dumb, Dio. What should I call you, Left? Brother ordered me to come here. To keep an eye on you. It was quick, but for just a moment I saw his eyes twitch. I left on that moment of weakness like a hungry dog on a steak. Fine. Skepticism is understandable. Admirable, even. But perhaps this will convince you. I pressed forward, pulling out every fact I could remember. I told Dio about Brother's background, and how his younger brother Left had been murdered. I mentioned casually that the Myrmidons were all clones of a single person. So? Still not convinced? How about this? The code. Do a little prime factor decomposition on that and you'll get another number to the third power. If I'm not who I say I am, how on earth could I possibly know that?
What? No, that's not possible.
Finally. So, let's start over, shall we? I was sent here to watch your every move. It seems our wise and noble brother doesn't trust you. He suspects betrayal.
No! You're lying!
I assure you, I'm not. But if you don't believe me, why don't you go outside and call him yourself with your transmitter?
No! No! You have to be lying! Brother trusts me! That's why he chose me for this mission! Why would he make me the leader of the Myrmidons if he...
Huh? Sorry, what was that?
He said, why would he have made me the leader of the Myrmidons if...
Heh. I grinned.
Wait. What the hell? Are you fucking kidding me?
Sorry, Dio. I've never even seen Brother.
What the hell was all that? How did you know all those things?
Don't know. Maybe I was divinely inspired?
Oh, give me that shit!
What's going on?
What are these Myrmidons?
Dio and I stared at one another while Clover and Tenmyoji quickly explained to Phi and Kay about the memory card and the number 2 bomb, and about the code we'd found that was from a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons.
So you mean to say someone from the Myrmidons planted the bombs?
Oh, I guess the white doors are just oriented differently. So if we're looking at this angle right now, we're looking at the number 9 door. If we're on the other warehouse, this isn't the same floor though. I don't think. But the white doors are near the number 9 door, and we're looking at the other side. So it makes sense. Maybe I just didn't understand the room very well. So you mean to say someone from the Myrmidons planted the bombs?
And Dio pretty much just admitted to doing it?
Yeah.
Bastards. I'll never forgive you.
I heard a low, furious muttering behind me, and turned to see Alice, her lips pulled back into a snarl.
I am going to kill you!
Her voice rose to a scream as she charged toward Dio. He ducked out of the way smoothly and pulled something from his pocket.
Whoa there. I like my women a little feisty. But you're taking it a little too far, sweetheart. Tone it down.
Of course he has a detonator, okay? I feel like we could have found this detonator somewhere. Like when he died in the rec room in that one ending.
What?
You see this? You know what it is, don't you?
Oh my god. Is that the detonator?
Exactly. And I assume you know what happens if I press this button?
Yes. I think I do.
I assume everyone does. It's not that hard to figure out.
I'm guessing it'll set off both of the bombs.
Well, I wouldn't say both.
You mean there's still a number 1 bomb we haven't found?
Correct. And there's one more, too.
There's a number 3 bomb. Or... yeah.
No. There are 4 bombs?
Exactly. I planted 4 bombs. They're the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3, but there's also one more.
There's a zero bomb. We've already... Okay.
Bomb number 0.
We don't know where that one is, but we've heard of it.
Add all that up, and you're looking at about 4 tons of explosive power. Those go off, and it's all over. That's enough oomph to turn this whole place into a smoking crater.
Aren't you forgetting something?
That'd kill you too.
So, I'm ready for that. I've got spares.
Spares? Is that what Sigma was talking about?
Spare Dios.
Yeah, clones.
I heard Alice whisper something to Clover.
Let's go, Clover. Show him all that training wasn't for nothing.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Right.
This seems really like a really risky idea, guys. Before I had a chance to ask them what was going on, they moved.
Die, you bastard! Yeah!
Yeah! Okay, she roared and leapt toward Dio, Clover following just behind. Alice threw a punch at Dio's face, and as he dodged, Clover spun out from behind her. Dio grunted and turned his focus on Alice, but Clover darted in and snatched the detonator from his hand.
Clover, get him! Right! Sigma, catch!
Huh? Before I could respond, Clover had thrown the detonator at me. I scrambled to grab it out of the air and held it in to my chest.
Damn it! Stop! Let me go! Still let go of me, you asshole!
Yelling didn't do him any good, and Dio found himself subdued by the skillful teamwork of Alice and Clover. Does he have the knife still? Nope. He's smiling. Strangely though, once they got a hold of him, he stopped struggling. I was reminded of a gazelle with its neck in the mouth of a lion. Had he surrendered? Or did he have some trick up his sleeve? Didn't feel right. I didn't have to wait long for my misgivings to prove true. The detonator in my hand suddenly began to flash. What?
Ha! Serves you right.
That's a pretty good laugh.
What are you laughing at?
You, her, all of you. God, you're stupid.
What? Why?
See that detonator you threw to Sigma? You activated it. If it gets more than a meter away from me, it sets itself off.
That's OP. That's like really... That's pretty insane.
We figured someone might try to take it away, so we put in a little safeguard. Since you two were kind enough to take it away from me, the bombs have gone from remote control to countdown timer. Go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Won't make any difference now. The bombs are gonna go off no matter what.
How long do we have?
About 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Oh no.
My condolences.
Well, what can we do to stop them?
I told you that already. First, we need the device that allows us to input information. Then we plug it into each bomb and enter the codes.
Hey Alice, who the hell are you? How do you know all this?
None of your damn business. Just tell me where the input device is.
Well, that's none of your damn business. Fuck! Stop! You're gonna break it!
I think that's the idea.
Of course. That's the plan.
Right.
Please, stop!
Just tell me what I want to know.
Okay, I'll tell you.
He's not very, He's gonna give in?
It's in my coat, the right-hand pocket.
Clover, check it out. Right.
She nodded and started digging through his pockets. After a few minutes...
It's no use. There's nothing here.
Did you lie to me?
No, I swear, keep looking.
Oh, there is something in here.
Oh, wait! There actually is! I suck. Dang it, Clover. Clover pulled her hand from his pocket and held it out. Is that a pill? Like for medicine?
Hey, what is this?
Huh? I can't see it. Bring it over here.
Oh, he's gonna kill himself. Clover frowned and moved closer to Dio, holding the pill out toward him. Suddenly he moved, his right hand snaking out to grab the pill from Clover's hand. Before anyone could react, he shoved it into his mouth. I knew it. I heard a tiny crack as he bit down on it. Almost immediately, he grimaced in pain. I knew it. It is, yeah.
Shit! What? What was that?
Poison, I guess.
What?
Damn! How could I be so stupid?
His eyes rolled up into his head, and flecks of spittle began to trickle out from the corners of his mouth. I grabbed him by the hair and shook. What the hell are you doing? Where's the input device?
Lost it. In my couch. Back home.
Don't screw with me.
Fine, don't tell us. How about you give us the deactivation codes instead?
Deactivation. You guys are persistent. Fine. Not gonna do you much good anyway.
Oh, nice. Thanks, man.
I'll tell you. You only get one. This is the deactivation code for bomb 3.
Okay.
Ready? LXQ LHC NMR.
LHQ LHC. NMR. Okay. Again, I don't actually think we'll need these, because I'm sure they'll show them on screen when we actually need them, but I'll keep them anyway. What about the other 3? Tell us the other 3. He didn't even seem to hear me.
My body will be a part of the foundation of a bright future.
You might call it the Future Foundation. His voice was weak, and more foam was dribbling out of his mouth.
Such a beautiful world. May brother live in everlasting glory.
Those were the last words Dio spoke. He died with a strange, happy smile.
He only gave us the password for one of the bombs. This is bad. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
How much time have we got?
25 minutes.
Are you sure?
Yes. When he told us the time, I checked my bracelet. It said exactly 30 minutes.
You mean the bombs are gonna go off the same time the next set of doors opens?
Yes, the time on your bracelet is the time we have left.
How convenient. Oh, so 25 minutes.
This isn't good. I was hoping that we might be able to escape through the white doors, but
It takes 5 minutes for the primary door to open and close. So,
yes, I know. There's no way we can get through them before the explosion happens.
Well, there's no point just standing around. We should start looking. We need 3 things. The password input device.
And the remaining 2 bombs, right?
Right.
we also need passwords for all the bombs other than number 3.
Exactly.
Maybe Dio has a note or something?
Hold on, let me check.
She knelt down and quickly checked his pockets and sleeves and sat back on her heels, frustrated.
Damn, he's clean.
She looked pale.
Then we'll just have to hope we find it somewhere. Tenmyoji, can you go tell Luna what's happened?
Right, I'm on it.
Good. The rest of you, let's move out. We can do this. Let's go.
Dang, Fi is very optimistic. I like it. We all took off at a run, heading to different parts of the building. But all of our searching turned up nothing, and as we searched, the clock kept ticking. Then at last, the chromatic doors opened.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Alright, GG's. Our time had run out. We watched the white doors open. Were they doors to heaven? Or to hell? The thought barely had time to flutter through my mind before everything went white. We didn't even have time to say goodbye. 1,000 emotions flooded my brain in those last moments. Why? How? How had we ended up this way? Then a blistering wave of heat, like the surface of the sun itself, wiped out any lingering thoughts. We've seen that vision before. My consciousness slipped away into a bottomless pool of darkness. Neither heaven nor hell, only the void. Game over? Or this... There's no way this is just someone's ending. What? Oh, great ending for Alice. Alright, where are we at here? Ooh, we actually have... So now we can unlock this. Maybe we'll do that next time. Again, I won't be live tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go though. I don't want to start anything too long again right now. But yeah, we're getting close. We're getting there. We're getting there. We have one more bomb at least to get through. At least one more bomb password. Thanks for being here. This was fun. Thanks for chilling. I'm gonna go, and I won't be here tomorrow. Possibly Sunday, I suppose. We'll see. I really don't know. But yeah, see ya.